Well, hello. Hello, hello. Hello to all of you who have been with me for so very long. You have been with me for 5 years as I explore this space and straighten my teeth, which has taken years. I thought I would come on and talk about stuff that is going on. One of the things that's going on was the raid that happened at Sean Diddy Coombs, Diddy's house. I remember one time seeing Diddy at a basketball game, Lakers basketball game, and just being amazed at all the power. I was attending the basketball game and we were sitting behind him, and you could really feel this person had power, and makes me think about how we all look to power and how we must never be blinded by it or assume that just because someone has more power than we do, that they're entitled to break the rules. This goes back to a remote where when I followed the energy of Hollywood, I felt it was facing an economic collapse. And what we're seeing in Hollywood is the same thing that we're seeing in Washington, D.C. We're seeing the Justice Department going in, and now Homeland Security going in and raiding people's homes. We're also seeing human trafficking being, people who have trafficked being arrested. And we're finding that a lot of people are involved, that a lot of people were being compromised by Diddy, and that he had a blacklist, just like Epstein, and that many, many names will be on this list. And some of these names are starting to come out already, both men and women. And so the next question you should ask yourself is how many of these people are going to be running to the FBI? I strongly encourage that you do. If you saw something, you need to get a lawyer. If you participated, you definitely need to get a lawyer because you can be sure that the FBI has all the film footage and every child that was hurt hopefully will be helped. We know that Los Angeles has a serious human trafficking problem. It also has a serious homeless problem with miles of homeless people. And I have always said that I thought it was disgusting that you have these mega mansions standing up in the sky while homeless are dying down in Skid Row. And many of the people dying in Skid Row are people who were actors, writers, artists that were preyed upon by people in positions of power in Hollywood. And so that is collapsing because the truth is coming out. This is the time of truth, and everything is coming out. And they are being taken out by the very industry that they created. The film industry is taking out the film industry because you see, it's the film footage, the tapes. Everybody has a cell phone. And so, ironically, the very technology that you made your fortune on is the technology that is going to be sending you to prison. Let's do the impasse prayer. Okay. I want to call on white light protection for myself and this community as we ask permission from Spirit to access the Akashic records. We call on our spirit guides and our good angels to be with us. Please give us the clarity and the wisdom that is needed to empower all of us on our journeys to make the best decisions for ourselves, our families, the planet, the people we love, but also to help those that we may have strife with And together, collectively, we say, Amen. You know, there are so many people running for power in Hollywood that went to those parties and told themselves that it was okay because this person is above the law. I've seen, it's something you always have to check yourself that you're not so in awe of somebody that you let them do whatever they like. And so I'm just going to do a throw on the future of Hollywood. How bad is this expose going to be? And how many famous people that you and I know are now going to prison for pedophilia and human trafficking? Let's take a look. We're basically talking about people in the entertainment industry, music, actors, etc., being prosecuted for being slave traders, for participating in slave trading, making money off of it, getting off on it. People that we all admire, people that we think are great artists, but they're also doing really horrible things. I see people going to jail, and I think that this is going to be buried unless we, the people, demand that it not be buried. Prison comes to those who participated. Two of Swords, people in denial, justice in denial. You have to push through. Don't be enamored by the sexy psychopath, the famous psychopath, you know, just because it's somebody who was highly impressive in some area of talent doesn't mean that they aren't capable of having a monster side. The monster inside you did this thing, right? This is a raid. We've talked about it. It's military, or to go in with military or aggressive behavior. Comes the judge. This is almost like a planned thing. The police as well. The police are in a position of power, which means that they've got a lot of evidence. I really hope that this is not a case where they're going to be impressed because this person won an Academy Award, or this person won a Tony or Emmy or Grammy or whatever. Within 30 days, some of the names will be mentioned. Here is salacious sexual behavior that resulted in the courts coming in, and here comes the courts, the Lady Justice, within 30 days. So we're going to know what some of these charges are within 30 days. And I do think that Diddy's going to be prosecuted, and I think along with him, the case against him. Here's Diddy. Here's the courts, which is his opposition, and you can see they're building a case that is quite strong against him. And so my prediction is that multiple people will begin cooperating with this investigation. I would strongly encourage them, if you watch this, if you went to an event, you need to call the FBI. Go to your local sheriff, and they will contact the FBI for you. And you should get a lawyer, because if you do not turn state's evidence, if you went to one of those parties, you could be implemented and possibly prosecuted. This will not go well for those people, and I believe that this is the beginning of the end, what we are witnessing now. The loss of revenue combined with the Me Too movement, combined with the exposés of this nature. And this is not the only one. I foresee 2 to 3 more raids with other famous people in the very near future. This is a mass investigation, and it will involve more than just Diddy. All right, I want to thank you for watching this quick video of my remote viewing skills. If you'd like to find out more and receive a reading yourself, you can find out more information below. Or if you need to see me for telemedicine, telehealth coaching as a naturopathic doctor, that information is below as well, because I'm also a naturopath and a medical intuitive. Thank you, everyone. Be well, be kind to all, so that all can be kind to you too. Be sure and share, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Be well, everyone. Bye-bye.